Two more.
Two more.
Yes.
Okay, great.
But we need to have a roll call.
Yeah, correct.
Correct.
The roll call.
Chairperson Torgo,
Here,
Vice Chair Brown, Commissioner Tungate,
Here.
Commissioner Eiselman, Commissioner Seligson, Commissioner Teacat, Commissioner McClellan, Commissioner Whitehead, Commissioner Walters-Gill.
okay, we do not have a quorum, but we have a roll call, and we will open the meeting, and we will skip to the areas that don't require a vote. So let's begin with the communications and correspondence. We have an administrative review for the Detroit Diamond District, and the administrative review from Ever and Ever Wedding Studio. We have read those documents that you have provided for us. They are a March 30th from the Department of Economic Planning and Development.
Mr. Chair,
Yes.
I'm sorry to interrupt you. We are now using our mics live, so please feel, you have to push the button so they'll, there you go.
How's that? Good. All right. How's that?
That's good.
Good. Okay, so on March 30th, we received a memo. It does not require a vote, and it is just a administrative review. So let me start with the Detroit Diamond District. Any questions? Okay, hearing none. Anything you'd like to tell us other than what we read? Okay, looks good.
Nope,
Thank
nothing
you.
to add.
Sorry?
Nothing to add.
Great. Well, these memos are excellent, so there's not much to add. Okay, and the same with Ever and Ever Wedding Studio, also dated March 30th. And all I noted on here is when the approvals will expire in '27, assuming we'll get all that done. Anything you'd like to add?
Nothing
Okay,
to add.
Great. All right, I'd like to ask the city manager, if he would, to spend a minute with us on the capital improvement plan, 26-27 annual budget under new business. Mr. Tungate.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Planning Commission members, I do want to start right on, it's going to be listed as page 43 of 46 of our budget. This is the capital improvement plan, and I'd like to remind you that this is a 6-year plan. And I'd like, as you know, we do a 3-year budget here in the city of Oak Park, but I'd like you to pay particular attention to the fiscal year 26-27 budget in the light blue column there. For those are the expenses for capital projects that we're going to be conducting in the next fiscal year. I'm not going to go through each one of these. I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. I do want to point out that on page page 40, nope, it's not there either. It'll be page 45 of 46 at the top of the page under public safety. I do want to point out, Planning Commission members, as you know, this is not the final capital improvement plan. That will be submitted to City Council on May 18th. But I do want to point out that as you go down to line number 48 for the fire truck, we are in the process of identifying ways to pay for a new fire truck. As you know, we just got one 2 years ago. Thankfully, we received a federal earmark to help us pay for that. We estimate the cost for a new fire truck engine to couple with our other new one to be about $1.3 million. And we've been told from the manufacturer that there's about a 2-year waiting period to order one of those. We would like to, and we are looking into ways to identify financing opportunities to get the truck quicker than, as it's projected right now, the fiscal year 29-30 budget year. Outside of that, I'm happy to answer any questions that you may have. We are conducting several capital projects in the water and sewer area, as well as our major and local street fund. We do have both an unmarked and marked police vehicle in our budget, as we have for the last many years. Open it to questions.
Any questions? Joe? Okay, no questions. Thank you. Wonderful job. What does that fire truck cost?
Well, we think we've estimated it to be about $1.3 million current day. If we waited until fiscal year 29-30, obviously that cost would go up probably at more than the rate of inflation.
Got it.
So if we're able to finance it, we think our payments with approximately 6% interest would be somewhere around the $120,000 annually range. And if we're able to find that pathway and financing that makes sense for us, then I'm going to include that in next budget year's request, so we can get that ordered and underway.
Okay, great. All right, on the consent agenda, there's an amendment to the Detroit Master Plan of Policies. That's going to require a vote. Okay, so is there anything else that you could see on the agenda that doesn't require a vote?
Just
The master plan update.
Okay. Yes, sorry, the master plan update, the old business community engagement, anything you want to report to us?
It's just that the first master plan open house was held on March 23rd. Residents reviewed materials related to land use, housing, economic development, future investment priorities. The master plan boards are displayed here at the City Hall through April 10th, and they're going to be displayed at the Public Library from April 13 to April 26. There is also an online engagement through the city's, there is a dedicated website for the master plan update, and we're going to continue to keep you informed as the update progresses.
Okay, great. Any questions? Okay, thank you. All right, so according to my agenda, we have a amendment to the Detroit Master Plan of Policies and a public hearing and a vote to consider the City of Oak Park zoning ordinance regarding EV charging stations.
Mr. Chair.
Yes,
So I'm going to ask a question of our staff. Are we allowed to ask questions about something we're going to vote on even though we're not voting on it?
Yes, you can ask questions.
Okay, so with that, Mr. Chair, can I ask a question about the City of Detroit Master Plan of Policies Amendment
of
Notice?
course.
I'm curious, and I wasn't able to find this in the documents, but I'm curious, are these are for two large-scale developments, and do you happen to know what these are? Are these data centers by any chance?
No, I
No.
don't believe so.
To my knowledge, they did not represent what the actual project was, just that there was the rezoning request in those areas. They are significantly far away from the city of Oak Park and
Okay.
would not have an impact on us.
Okay, so then I just have a follow-up to that then. So these are a little bit off of this, but if it were a data center, would it require a light industrial zoning? Do you happen to know?
It depends. I would have to check the City of Detroit zoning definitions for what their light industrial allowed uses are. So it is different in every community. I would need to look into that and get back to you.
Okay, thank you.
No, it's not a data center.
No, we don't know what it is. The first one was a 400,000 square foot, looks like a
Logistic facility.
light industrial warehouse facility. And then the second one was a commercial thoroughfare supporting a future community-informed commercial or open space vision,
Great.
which would be a transition into the adjacent residential area as a buffer zone.
Okay, Mr. Chair, I have one more question, I'm sorry.
Sure.
So Kim or Salam, because we can't approve this tonight if we don't have a quorum, is this going to affect the timing of their project or projects?
Yeah, it's 43, usually it's 43 days.
When did we receive it?
Received it March 9th. So, yeah.
And I say that
It-
because
it
I
might-
assume.
It'll affect our response to
Yeah.
them, but they can still move forward. They'll just assume we did not respond.
Okay. And there's no way this can become an administrative approval under our guidelines, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Any other questions? Okay,
Chairman Torgo? So we did text the two people who were supposed to be here, and we have not yet heard back from them. So I will leave it up to both of you on how you want to proceed.
I'd give it another 5 minutes.
Sounds fair.
Could tell a short story while we're waiting. Does that sound like a good?
Do you have one?
I have so many.
I do have a question. The question that I have under this new thing that, new to me, that you sent us the information, and that's something new. We don't have the documents delivered. So are we supposed to now print them out for ourselves?
Oh, it's on. It's on.
No, we always send it via email as well as deliver hard copies. So we are not requiring you to print copies. We will still deliver the hard copies. We just also send along with that the electronic copy.
Well, okay. I did not get my packet.
You did
You
not
did
get your
not?
packet?
I did not get my packet. That's why I'm asking these questions.
I will follow up with our code enforcement who does those deliveries and find out what happened. My
Mhm.
apologies.
When did they deliver?
Wednesday.
Last Wednesday?
Last Wednesday, they took them at 2 p.m., around 2 p.m.
Oh,
They
that
took
might be,
them out.
that might be in my junk mail. Okay.
Okay,
I got
I'll
mine.
go back and look.
I got mine. Thank you.
okay.
Good.
Mr. Chair, while we have time here, I'm happy to answer any other questions that you may have about city affairs.
You're doing a great job. Love our city. Keep doing what you're doing.
I was able to walk inside of the Event Hub facility this afternoon, and it's magical. I can't wait to unveil it to the public.
Looks great.
It's going to be amazing.
It looks great.
It's mesmer. I mean, more beautiful than I imagined.
You know, maybe just a compliment to the City of Oak Park Public Safety. On the day that Temple Israel was attacked, our public safety was front and center, along with 600 total law enforcement folks. And Steve Cooper and his team were so helpful and so on the scene. It was really nice and very appreciated. Okay, what do you think? Likely anyone's coming?
No.
No response.
No,
Still no response.
No response.
My
Okay,
apologies.
No problem.
Yes.
We, at
Well,
least you have a council meeting tonight, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we'll do it at the next meeting. Joe,
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
thank
Um,
you.
Sorry, guys.
We may need to reschedule. When is the date that you need the CIP approved?
Can you do
It's
these
not
by email?
approved. It doesn't need to be approved.
Yes, it does.
The approval?
That's why
No.
we reviewed it.
So
Well, they-
I don't need the CIP approved by the planning commission.
You just need the recommendation?
I don't even need that. They've been given a copy of it, so,
Okay.
yeah. What, you mean to like vote on it? I don't know, I don't want them to vote on this anyway. No, I talked to the city attorney before the meeting, so.
And on the EV charging stations, nobody's selling any EV anyways, so. Are you? Yeah. That's good. That's good. Okay.
So you want a date to reschedule this meeting, you're saying?
We'll reach out to everybody on the planning commission.
Is it gonna inhibit these though if we wait until the next meeting time? Or the next
Um,
regular
She
meeting
said
time?
no.
Because of the public
Oh,
hearing,
I'm
we need
sorry.
to schedule for May.
Yeah,
somehow.
Chairperson, we do need to at least open the
Public
public
hearing.
hearing and then say it will be rescheduled to the
Yes.
next planning
Yeah.
commission.
Okay, good.
My apologies.
Yeah.
No problem. All right, without any objection, we're going to open the public hearing. 7A, to consider a proposed amendment to the City of Oak Park zoning ordinance to add regulations regarding electric vehicle charging stations. The proposed amendment will also include revisions to Article 4, Division 4 signs. And we did receive a very thorough memorandum, which was in our packages. And since we do not have a quorum, we will not open the public hearing, but we've officially offered it up.
Rescheduled to May 4th.
Rescheduled to May 4th. Great. Okay. Thank you all.
So we are adjourned.
We are adjourned.